What's up everybody, Erevan94 with another action figure review. This time we're going to take a look at the SH Figuarts Super Mario Bowser figure. This came out last year and I'm a little late on getting this one, but I got him for a pretty decent deal. When this was announced, I was super excited. Now when I saw promo pics and I saw, the convention pics and all that, I got less excited and I decided that 60 bucks was too much for the figure, so I'll wait for a price drop. But sure enough, a year later, AgelessGeeks.com had him for $40, so $40 shipped to me, and I recommend Ageless Geeks, like I said. Promo code ERivera94 so you guys can get 5% off any of your purchases there. Here's the front of the package. We have Bowser, and we have the side, and then we have the other side, or I guess the back, and you can see him next to Mario. And this is one of the reasons why I waited up for a price drop, is because if you see in the pictures, Bowser's very small. For 60 bucks, I would have hoped for him to be a little bit bigger. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get Bowser out of the package and see how he looks. Okay, so there we have Bowser out of package, and he looks very nice. I gotta say, he's detailed very nice. It's a very nicely detailed Bowser figure. The look of him is awesome. I love the way he looks. They sculpted him very nicely. Overall, the figure is a very nice looking figure. But like everyone's fear was the height, the scale of him was just a little bit off. Now I know there's various scales of Bowser depending on what game you're playing. He's been shown as a ginormous giant, and he's been shown as a regular size, almost Mario size. If you play Mario Kart, he's about the size of Mario, about the same size. So this is more like a Mario Kart version of Bowser, because in Super Mario Galaxy, or maybe any of the 3D Mario games, he's a lot bigger, a lot bigger. He holds Princess Peach in his hand, he's a lot bigger. So maybe not that scale, but just a tad bit more bigger would have been nicer, especially for a $65 price tag. But anyways, here's the figure, here's the side of him, and here's the back. I really like all the detail, everything else. Everything they did on him is very nice. It looks great. There you can see a little closer at his face sculpt. Very nicely done. Another issue with the figure is, you can see it right off the bat, is the lack of articulation on him. There's not a lot of articulation, and of course he's a more bulkier, more chubby type of character. But still, they could have added something. I think they could have at least tried and done a little bit better, and it would have came out, nicer. It makes me afraid because I collect the Dragon Ball Z line, and I really want a fat Majin Buu to be made one day. And the thing I'm thinking about is how they're going to do the articulation for a fat Majin Buu, and then if they pull something like this, I don't know how I'm going to react to it. It's not too bad, but it's not the most amazing thing. I think Bandai could have done a lot better, but that's just my opinion. Now, he comes with some accessories, which is pretty awesome. So moving to the side a little bit, we have this flame effect right here, and it comes out his mouth, so you can attach this to his mouth. It actually comes with a separate jaw piece right there, and has him blowing fire. Now that's cool, and I love the way they made it look. That translucent type of plastic there. He's got another mouth where you can have him, I guess, yelling without any fire. And then we have alternate hands right here. So we have these. The difference in these compared to the one on the figure is not much at all. It literally is the most subtle thing ever. It has his fingers just spread out a little bit more, and that's it. So I don't know what they're going for here. Maybe they should have just included fists. That probably could have looked better, I guess, because they both are technically open hands. But as you can see, taking a closer look at Bowser, you can see how he looks great. Anyways, so articulation wise, we can see there's not much. The head does go left, and it does go right, as so. Goes up a little bit, down a little bit, not down a lot. Well, actually, you can move it down more so. That's not too bad right there. Decent amount of neck movement, I'd say. The arms go forward and back. They go in and out like this, and that's it. It's only that shoulder movement. There's no elbow. The wrist swivels, but that's about it. No hinge or nothing. And of course there's no torso. And then we have the legs. Of course there's no knee articulation. That's, it sucks. But so the legs go forward and back like this. They go in and out. The ankles go, they swivel, They kind of pivot. Yeah, they pivot. Yeah, it's decent. And they go forward and back a little bit. So they got some motion on the ankles. The tail has no motion though. So there's that. But it's okay. I don't know. You know, I got mixed feelings about it. Alright, and there's his alternate mouth. So you can have it with the mouth open with no flames. Or take this one out and put the flame effect mouth on there. There's that. It's a pretty good fit in my opinion. And there he is with the flame effect. Very nice. They pulled it off. I think they did a good job on that. I accept that. Now he also comes with a base. And it's a very tiny little stand slash base. And a very awkward spot to put it in. But they managed to put the peg hole in between his legs there. And I guess this is just to stand him if you have trouble standing him. Because there's really nothing else that's for. But I don't see the point of that because he stands just fine on his own, in my opinion. So I think you don't need a stand, but there's a stand there in case you need one. So there's a little bit of a size comparison between Mario. This is the Fire Mario, which is the same sculpt as the original Mario, and next to Bowser there. So not exactly standing up straight, both of them, but still you get an idea here. Bowser stands the tiniest bit taller than Mario. And it's still, I wish he was just a little bit bigger and that's it. But other than that, you know, I think I would have even overlooked the articulation if his size was bigger, you know. Other than that, I think the figure's great. I think it's a great looking figure, but it could have been a lot better. It could have been a lot better. And I wish they would have at least added articulation or made him a little bit bigger. And he would have been a great Bowser figure. He still is, I think. I've seen the Jack specific one, and it's looks a lot less quality, I guess you can say. But he is a lot bigger, so there's that choice if you guys want. But that's it. There you have it, guys. That concludes my review on the SH Figuarts Super Mario. This is Bowser. I'm a year late, but oh well. Here it is, anyways. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you guys like, and don't forget to have a great day. Bye.